high school senior in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a member of the Lagos Interact Club and I aim to help people and connect with them. Born in Kolkata and raised in Lagos, teachers know me as a bubbly person who loves to interact and take up creative projects. I aim to someday be an entrepreneur. Today, I'm here on behalf of the Teen Pop magazine. The Teen Pop magazine, which is the first online magazine for high schoolers that gives young, aspiring journalists the opportunity to share their voice, build their writing portfolio, and receive peer feedback and mentorship in the editorial industry. If you'd like to write for them, check their website, theteenpop.com. Today, I am in conversation with the multifaceted director, editor, writer, and cinematographer, Vipin Parashar. Vipin sir started off directing music videos for songs like Teri Yaad Mein by Kailash Kher, Lal Lal Buliyan remix by Stereo Nation, Bandya Ho remix by DJ Suketu, and Nain Bandookan feat Raj Brar and Rishi Singh. Vipin also directed a couple of short films like Fear, Greed, and Hunger. In 2016, Vipin made his feature length directorial debut with the Punjabi movie Saadey CM Saab. Most of his work is shot and edited by himself. In 2017, Vipin directed the Hindi comedy drama Udanchhoo. The cast includes Prem Chopra, Ashutosh Rana, Rajniesh Duggal, Saisha Sehgal, and Bruna Abdullah in important roles. So, how did you get involved in film?
Was all kind of a. I never thought of I'll gonna make a film in my future. I was an editor, and I started my career as an editor, and I was more into technical stuff. I was doing a lot of music videos, even special effects for the films and music videos in Bombay. Then somehow in 2013, I've got an opportunity because I was associated with the Mahesh Bhatt team. So I was doing some film work with them. So Bhatt Saab told me that why don't you make a film? I said I never thought of it, and then that's how it's all started. Then I started writing. Then I've got the. I was been lucky in that sense that in 5 years I have made 3 feature films, which is really good, and I hope to see more work coming in my this thing. Yeah.
That's a wonderful journey that you went through, sir. Lovely
Thank
hearing
you.
that. So, sir, do you specialize? Do you have a specialty or a favorite subject area of your films and short films?
Yeah, it's some whatever hit me in the sense of emotionally or mentally. I would say that some subject, something which really want the awareness in the society for the people. I would like to do that kind of a film. Even my other films also, whichever I have done, either it's Saadey CM Saab. Saadey CM Saab means like our own chief minister in Punjab. So that's also a docudrama. I would say there was a action, there was thriller, but there's a message too for the people to understand basically what is humanity in that sense. Same thing with the Udanchhoo and the last film which we released in last year, which was Giddar Singhi. Giddar Singhi in Punjab, it is known as good luck. So that film also leaves a message for people like luck is not every time work. Sometimes your hard work you need to do that way.
Yeah,
So every film, even in short films also, I'm trying to create some ideas which comes in a very vague situation, and I try to do that way. And I've been now associating with a lot of production houses for the web series and ad films and all that. So everything whatever coming to my way, I'm trying to do my justice to it as a technician. Yes.
that's really lovely to hear. I really like the topics that you like to touch upon in your short
Yeah.
films or your films. So,
Yes.
what is the most important lesson you had to learn that has had a positive effect on your films?
I think every film gives me a positivity in the sense of when we, because it's a teamwork. In that sense, it's not a one man show, but yes, the director has the vision and everyone should support him to achieve what he wants to do. So that is there, but it's a teamwork. It's everybody has to do the justice for their own fields, and that's what my job comes in, to get the right people for right places. As a change in me, I think I every film gives me new learnings, even as a technician, also as a human being. Understand more human emotions, in that sense, what works best and what is good, what is bad. It is always, it's a right judgment of yours which comes on screen. And people, if people are laughing on your decisions, that means you are going through. If people crying for it, I mean, that's all planned. I mean, films are like, you plan each and every frame, each and every dialogue, and each word, each line, describe your idea. So every film is a learning. I mean, every day we learn. Every 30-second ad make us learn things. Yeah, so I'm here to learn and hope to learn more in future. Yes.
Those are very wise words for any future cinematographer if they ever want to pursue. For all the
Yeah.
viewers who will view this. So, what might our readers find surprising about the challenges you face in your work?
Uh, I think in every field, even in your field, what we are doing right now, challenges are always there, and challenges are the basically, I won't say challenges are the hurdles of the life. Challenges are always a lesson to learn how to do the right things in your life. I mean, challenges are important, and you need to go through in a right way with the challenges. I mean, that's how I look at the challenges. I mean, challenges are not the hurdles for me. Challenges are the lessons for me. I learn from them. Yeah.
Well, that's wise again, I must say. So,
Thank
so
you.
what gave you the idea for Saadey CM Saab? What were the some key factors in your mind when you were directing it?
Being a first film, that was my really first film, as I'm handling each and every department of the film. So it all started for the writing when we started, and then my producers came to me and they said we should make a film, and what is the idea and what we can do. So it took me almost 6-7 months to crack the idea first, like which idea I should go for. So then producers also supported me, and then we cracked down two ideas. So out of that one idea, everybody was in favor to do the film. And that one line idea, we went to Harbhajan Man. He's very kind that on a very small one liner idea we had, and we just told him that this is the film and this is how it will be the character of the film. So he thrilled on it, and then he said, I'm doing it. So that's how film went on floor, and everything went well. Now it's on Amazon and Netflix, so people can watch on that. Yeah.
So you've talked about the true struggles and how brainstorming and everything must be done for a
Yeah, it's a
movie.
process. Yeah, it's a process actually. There is no, I won't say it's a struggle. I would say it's a process. We go through, every day we think of something, in the night we think, no, 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 it is not good. Yeah, let's do something else. So it's you versus you basically. You are not beating anyone, you are beating your own sense to, come across with the right thing in life. Yeah.
So your movie Udanchhoo, featuring
Yeah.
Prem Chopra and Ashutosh Rana, was a superb comedy film. What different approach do you need to have when directing comedies?
That was very new to me. I was not I was not trained to, though I've been an editor, so I understand where to cut, where is the right punch should come in, and how. So that technical support I had, because I've been doing a lot of comedy shows also for the television, and for this thing for Sony also. I have done Mover and Shakers, which was again a comedy show for many years. So I've done more than 400, 500 episodes of that. So punches comes in where it comes in and when people should laugh. So that's a force comedy, no doubt. I mean, that was a kind of stand-up comedy nowadays. It's in trend. So that first stand-up comedy is done by me. So I was doing so as a comedy. I had a sense of this thing, but while working with Prem Chopra and Ashutosh Rana, I think I have learned from these two legends a lot because they get into the skin of the character so well that you in a minute they are Ashutosh Rana and in second minute they are into Billu Kabutar character, which is like completely different from real life. This thing, he's a like devotee, like super devotee of Guruji, who can do anything for his Guru. So he even Prem Chopra, he also is a kind of a legend. He never took there was no confusion with these two people on sets. Like you don't need to uh, like not too much of explanation. They don't need explanation. What they need is they should do this or they should not do this. I mean, that line we decide on set, like this is the space we need to go on as acting or as a performance, what they should do and what they should not do. I mean, should not do is my more concern than what they are doing, because they do everything best. But what works good for the film, I think I have decided, and the both worked really well on this film. Even Bruna Abdullah was so kind and very good for the film. If you have watched the film, uh, then other characters, Rajniesh Duggal and everyone, I think that was also a very hilarious journey for all of us to make that film happen. And that's good. Now it's available on Shimaru Play, so you can watch on that. Yeah,
Okay. So this
yeah,
is, I can say, in other words, passion and experience, if I have to
yeah.
say.
Passion is more. I mean, because of the passion, I'm here. Uh, and because of that only I'm getting the experience. So I think passion is on the first space, and then things fall in your place. I mean, that's how it is.
You've also directed serious media, such as your three short films, Fear, Greed,
Yeah,
and Hunger. What can you
yeah.
tell us about your experience working on them?
That was like we were sitting at one of my friend's place and we were just discussing, and like I had one handicap, so they said, let's do something. Then we came up with, there was a like how fear came in, like there was a newspaper, it was written like 17-year-old kid got raped and killed and things like that. So how that affect a woman psychologically, that was the idea for the fear. And we thought, let's do it. I mean, let's do a different way of execution, not exactly the way it should be like a fiction. Let's do it on a silent way. There'll be no dialogue, there'll be nothing. It'll be a silent film. So that was the challenge, as a silent film. So we called a friend who was an actor. So she came, and that's how we just did that. I mean, same thing happened with the hunger, same with the fear. So I had an idea of making film from A to Z, actually, from A character, A, B, C, D. So fear, hunger, and greed so came in first, but A, B, C, D still need to come in. I mean, so let's see when we'll get the time to do those short films. But I'm ready with few scripts with that.
Well, that's really wonderful to hear, sir.
Yeah.
So now we'll move on to the rapid fire round.
Okay.
So the first question in the rapid fire round will be, what films have been the most inspiring or influential to you and why?
My own film or any films like international films or Hindi
Any,
film or Bollywood
any would
film,
work.
Hollywood film, any would work.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's basically time to time it changed. But some of the film, if you would tell me as a commercial film, which gives me a very good vibe, I can watch it anytime and number of time. Those films, one of the is called Blow. Johnny Depp and Johnny Depp is there. It's a blow. It's a real based story of a druggie peddler and how he lived his life. So that is one of my best film, I would say. Then Wolf of Wall Street is another one, which gives me really really nice time when whenever I watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and there's a Taxi Driver. Then there are a lot of I have watched a lot of international cinema also, but at the same time some language films like Spanish films and Afghanistani and many languages. So I like some films as a cultural this thing. Then there is a film called Soul Kitchen, which is also a very good film. It's a some other language. I don't remember which language it was, but it was very nicely nice music and storyline and performance oriented films. So yeah, in recent time now the web series are like in a very very peak trending way. Even Netflix and Amazon are coming up with the really really good ideas, I would say, with the good films. So I hope to go with the trend and make some really exciting work. I'm hoping I'm working on some of the scripts, so let's see how things work.
We look forward to that, sir. That
Thank
we
you.
get to watch any more short films of yours, any upcoming ones. So,
Yes,
sir,
yes, thank you.
next question is which movie character would you like to date and why? First is Rani from Queen.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, can
And
you repeat the question?
the question is which movie character would you like to date and why? First option is Rani from Queen, and second is Alize from Ae Dil Hai Mushkil.
Uh, I think Queen is better because she has a lot of excitement in life, so we can really have good time on that. Yeah, so Queen is there.
Well, good answer. I think I'd prefer that too.
Because she was alone too, so I can give her a company in that sense.
Yes,
We can go
good
out and
point.
have fun. I mean, that's yeah.
That's the main motto of life for all teenagers and everybody living. Enjoy life first, and then obviously work.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with this busy, moving life, some part we need some time for enjoyment as well. So the
Yes,
next
yes.
question is, if you could star one of the Khans in your upcoming movie, who would it be?
Salman Khan, I think that's is something I would really love to work with. I mean, he has a lot of potential, though he is not doing Abhi, but definitely I would love to work with Salman Khan. I mean, he has a character in him. I mean, that is that can change his, everything. I mean, he's got fan following in the sense people really follow him. And I'm also at times I was when I was in school, college, I watched his films and had a really great times. I would love to work with him. Yes.
Everybody's choices and options. So the next question is, which celebrity do you want to swap lives with?
Uh, Swap life. I've never seen anyone's life, so it's better first I should see some lives and then I decide, which life is better. But I'm enjoying what I'm right now, and I hope to enjoy myself. I mean, that's the way I want to be.
That's the true spirit. That's really lovely
Yeah,
to hear.
thanks.
So,
Thanks.
sir, next question is, which song would you sing to best describe the following situation? So, I'll be putting forth a few situations. So, the first
Can you
situation
just say
is,
it again, please?
yes, sir, sure. Which
Yeah.
song would you sing to the best describe the following situation? I'll put forth a few situations for you.
Okay.
So, the first situation is, if you were married to Ashwarya Rai,
Never thought of it. I mean, there is no. Never thought of that thing. But Chan Chupa song from Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, I think, is the best one which I can describe Aishwarya. I mean, she looked beautiful in that.
then the second situation is, if you were directing Shah Rukh Khan in his next film,
I would love to make sequel of DDLJ with him. I mean, that would be a great ride, great fun.
Many would be
with the
looking
new,
forward to it.
yeah, with the new age idea, not like a old idea, but yes, DDLJ is something I would make with him.
And the third situation is if you just won a film fare for best director,
I
which
think
song would you dedicate to it?
I would dedicate to all the lovers. I mean, whoever made me, my family, or friends and people like you, and whoever supported me throughout the day and nights, and I mean, worked with me. I mean, they are the hero for me. So I would dedicate to them.
That was a good choice and nice selection of who you would give it to. We all would like to support people like that who appreciate the support that is given to them.
Yeah, yeah. We all of us need the support. I mean, without support, nature is working like a support system. Everyone is supporting, so why can't human beings support each other? I mean, if nature is
Very well.
supporting us, so yeah, so that's
Yes, that's true.
yeah.
The last question would be what advice would you give someone who wants to be a filmmaker?
I think follow your passion, learn as much you can, do do it, whether it's right or wrong, because when you'll do it, then only you will understand if it is right or wrong. If you're thinking not doing, okay, maybe you were thinking wrong and maybe your doing will be right. I mean, that is completely different. You learn with the process, you go with the flow. If water is stopped in one place, it will not going to reach anywhere. So you need to go with the flow and do what you want to do, whether you want to shoot on phone, you want to shoot or whatever you want to do. I mean, you should take a steps and go ahead. Don't worry about the failures.
Well, sir, again, wise words, and definitely this will push someone who is out there and listen to these wise
Yeah,
words and follow their passion.
thank you, thank you,
Thank you
thank you,
so much, sir, for joining us
thank
for
you,
this interview. It was a
thank
pleasure
you,
conversing with you. If you'd like to know more about Vipin Parashar sir and his career or journey, stay tuned with the Teen Pop magazine.
thank you.
Thank you so